Hello, this is a time-lapse video of my Hydra creation for my fun major project. I am using C4D to create this 3D model. As you can see, the video is sped up quite a significant amount, around 10,000 times the original speed of the video, because the whole project took around 70 hours to create, and I'm not going to let you guys sit here for 70 hours and watch a video. So I'm going to be talking over the top of the video, explaining how and why I decided to do certain things to the model, and yeah, that's it. So at the moment I'm working on the facial structure of the Hydra. I'm recreating the head from a Stegosaurus base model. I am doing the mouth, the nose bridge, the cheekbones and the jaw, and also the brow. Changing these 4 or 5 things is quite significant because they make up the majority of the head. The nose bridge especially creates most of the face, really. So as you can see, I am going in and selecting individual points and polygons on the face, and I am moving, rotating, shifting, enlarging, resizing, you name it, to change the shape. It doesn't exactly look like it, but this whole process took around 6 hours, the whole first clip you can see, up until I've stopped fiddling with the face and I moved to the neck. The whole process is about 6 hours to rebuild the face. I was towards the end of this point, right around now. I wasn't particularly happy with the shape of the head, and I don't think I am right now actually. Even though I finished, the head to me isn't lizard dragon-like enough. The cheeks, chin, neck I feel aren't the proper shape, and the brow is too short, and the nose isn't long enough. You name it, there's loads of things I can pick out. At the moment I've moved from the head. This is my second day working, second session working on the Hydra. I'm now building the neck up. I am using the polygon tool, create polygon tool, which is on the right hand side underneath all the objects, and I am individually creating a new polygon, and you can see building down to the body. Once I had finished shifting down the polygons and connecting it to the body, I then remodeled the individual points to make it look more neck-like and not just a long tube. And then I duplicated it into 5 heads so that I could create a 5-headed Hydra. I was going to go for 7, but it seemed a bit overkill at the time, as well as the fact that I was on a time basis for creating the project, and it wasn't the first or last that I wanted to make, but it ended up being the last because of the time it took to do, well, this is what I'm showing on screen now, the connecting of the heads to the body and just modelling the shape of the heads. It took a very long time. To create the necks and body points, I had to split apart the straight neck into small chunks, and then I would build a sort of shape that I wanted, and then I would fill in the gaps almost. You'll be able to see a better example of it later on. It'll be a bit more clear, like here. You can see I am filling in the chunks between the gaps of the neck. Each neck and head took an entire session's worth of work just to break it apart, shape it, rebuild it, and then model it so that it looks like a neck instead of just a tube or a messy. Here's the next piece of footage. I am connecting the necks to the heads, because so far I'd only built up the necks, and I was now connecting the two together using the same process I had been over and over, individually shifting points so that it looks more to standard. At this point I had skipped a few sessions ahead because I had missed, I was either not in college or I couldn't record. But here you can see the example I was telling you about, shifting the chunks to build the shape of the neck, like so, and then I would fill in the points. You should be able to see the small cuts in footage from where I have placed each file together in Premiere, and when each day I started recording again from where I left off, but you can see the small cuts in footage. There's been quite a few already, you can see, and it just proves that it does take a long time to create projects like this, and I wasn't aware of the time scale it would take to make something of this magnitude. My previous creation was the hoplite, which I do have up as well for showing. That project itself was much shorter. It took a quarter of the time it took to make this, as I had already in my previous project as well made a person as a model and clothed and given items and accessories, so I wasn't new to it. This is a completely new thing for me. So as you can see, I've now moved on to creating the feet, claws, toes, etc. At the moment I'm just shifting the claws, toes, and raising the back of the feet to make it look more like dragon feet. Towards the end of the project, when I started texturing and building an environment for my Hydra, I was very unhappy with the way the feet looked and the claws, so I decided instead to have him standing inside a lake almost, so that you couldn't see below a certain point, because I was very unhappy with the way the feet looked. And at the end of this I will show you exactly what the finished result was. At this point I have created the teeth. I missed out another video, but I was creating the teeth and tongues for the heads. This is the first point I had actually gotten to what I was wanting to do, which is sculpting, because so far I had only been modelling, and I wanted to do sculpting with the sculpt tools that Cinema 4D includes. And this just means basically adding small, fine textures, details and bumps, as you can see on the teeth, to give it more depth and realism. As you can see, I've now moved on to creating the eyes, and I focused on wanting to create a dragon eye, or a snake eye almost. So I was fiddling around with textures and colours and different things I found on Google as well, until I eventually just decided on a matte green colour, because I couldn't find anything I liked.